Alrighty, guys. So I am really excited to be doing this class for you. So many people joined our group in the month of November, and so I know that you guys are wondering what's in your kit. Probably a lot of you guys actually don't know what you've gotten yourself into. So that's why I wanted to do this class like, you got your kit, now what? It does take a long time to get used to using oils, to be educated on them. So I want to be sure that I'm doing my part to make sure that you guys know what you've gotten and how great of a item you have now in your house. So I'm going to be going over the oils in your kit. I am going to try to breeze through them. I don't want to go into too much detail because honestly, there's so much stuff that you can do with just the oils that came in your kit. So I'm going to kind of just go over basics with the oils that you have. I am going to open up the box and just show you guys what's in it because it took me a while to figure out everything that came with the kit. So I do want to go through that. And then just like maybe a couple of uses for each oil. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm actually Stephanie Nichols. I just reached silver last month with Young Living, so that was super exciting, and it's honestly because all of you guys joined the team, so I really appreciate that. I did get started with Young Living the summer of 2014, and so I've been doing them for like 2.5 years now, and they've been pretty life-changing. I'm not an oil guru. I don't do all the science of oils or anything like that, but I absolutely love them. I have seen dramatic changes when I use them on my children and when I use them on myself. So that's just a little bit about me. And I'm probably going to be recording a lot of these videos today because my kids are sleeping. So I have 3 kids, 4 years and under, and I'm also pregnant right now, about to have our 4th. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started on your kit. The first oil I'm going to go over is peppermint. I love peppermint. It's probably one of my favorites. You know what? I say that a lot. I have a lot of favorites. But it's a little powerhouse oil. There is so much potency in one little bottle and in one little drop even. I absolutely love it. It's good for diffusing. It's good to put on your back and neck just to kind of help wake you up and just give you the pick-me-up that you may need. It's also really great in the summer or the warmer months. You can put it on the bottom of your feet. It kind of helps give your body a cooling effect, which is awesome. The peppermint is also, it comes in a Vitality oil. A lot of people wonder what the difference is between Vitality and the normal brand. Because of FDA requirements, the ingestible oils would be marked with a Vitality label so that you know for sure that you can ingest those ones that are safe to ingest. So peppermint is one of them. So you can add it to tea, you can add it to fudge, you can add it to brownies, but it tastes really awesome. It's soothing to your digestive system. You can sniff it as much as you want. You can put it in capsules with carrier oils and ingest it that way. So yeah, and then just a little interesting thing about peppermint. It takes 1 pound of raw peppermint material to make one 15 milliliter bottle. So, but 1 drop is the equivalent, I think, of 22 cups of peppermint tea. So very powerful stuff. With oils, Young Living oils, less is more. Like, don't do a lot of drops because you don't need to, okay? The next oil, lavender. Again, one of my favorite oils. You're gonna hear me say that a lot, like I said. I know probably a lot of you guys know about lavender. It is extremely calming. It smells great. I use it all the time on my kids, all the time. It does a really great job helping just to promote healthy sleep patterns, even throughout the day, just to help my son calm down. So I use it all the time. It's really great for skin and stuff like that, like help support your healthy skin. So you can make homemade like face creams and stuff out of it. A lot of people do that. It also is a Vitality, so you can ingest it, and you can put that in capsules. It is a stronger taste, and so putting it directly in your mouth, some people love it. They do it all the time. Other people, it's a little too strong, so they prefer taking it in the capsules. Personally, I've made lemon sugar cookies with a lavender glaze, and they taste really good, I think. So you can also put lavender on like wool dryer balls, and throw them in your laundry and they smell awesome, and it's non-toxic, so that's great. So I've also made like lip balms, creams, all that kind of stuff out of lavender. Bath salts, it's wonderful. Lemon. The lemon smells so good. Just smells clean. It smells fresh. It's really great for cleaning. I use it in the kitchen all the time, like on my stainless steel pans, just to get some extra crap off, you know. So I love using lemon. It's a great oil. It smells good. It's also a vitality, so a lot of people put it in water. They take it in capsules. I want to point out, you always put it in glass, okay? These oils are strong. They are very, very strong, and they will eat through plastic. What I do at some of my classes is I take a styrofoam cup and put a drop of oil on it, and it eats through the styrofoam. So this is very powerful oil, so you always want to be sure to be putting it in glass, because if you don't, then you're kind of ingesting plastic, which defeats the purpose. So you can also add it to foods and stuff. Some people add it to, like I said, I made lemon cookies and they were delicious, so I add it to the lemon cookies. Lemon poppy seed bread. I do a lemon poppy seed bread with a lemon glaze, and it tastes really good. So it's also great for polishing like jewelry. I use it all the time for that. Frankincense. You guys, I really wish that I could go into all the details about what frankincense does, because it literally is a powerhouse oil. So I'm going to urge you to look up online the power of frankincense, because I can't say stuff on here per FDA regulations. It's an amazing oil, and if you have never smelt it, it smells great. I love the smell of it. I actually put a drop on my thumb and put it to the roof of my mouth every day. It is a vitality oil as well, so you can ingest it. It's really great to just help with brain fog, just to help support your functioning throughout the day. So putting it on the back of your neck, like I said, I put it to the roof of my mouth. You can put it in the diffuser so that you're smelling it, so that your kids are smelling it if you have kids. It's really calming. It lifts your mood, and it kind of balances out emotions. And that is true. I've used it on my son, I've used it on my daughters, and it just does such a good job. It's a really, really great oil, and I can't go into the healing properties of it, but for overall system support, frankincense. It's expensive, yes, but it is one of those oils that you definitely want, and it comes in your kit. So it's also, it's really great to support your skin, like, again, face creams and all that kind of stuff. Frankincense, it's awesome. Copaiba. This is a great oil. A lot of people, though, when they get their kit, they're like, this is an oil I have no idea what to do with. I use it all the time. Like, it's on my Essential Rewards order pretty much every other month, because my youngest daughter is teething, and it works so good to help support her system while she's teething. I don't know how else to say that without going off FDA regulations. Anyways, I just put it on her jawline, and then I put it in her mouth, because it is a vitality. So again, it is ingestible. It has hardly any taste and hardly any smell. So it's a really great oil. It's also an oil enhancer. So basically, if you pair it with any other oil, it's just going to enhance the properties of that oil. So they say, like, if you're rubbing lavender on your skin, just take a drop of Copaiba and rub it on over the lavender, and it's just going to enhance whatever you're using lavender for. So it's a really great oil. Again, like I said, it does not have much of a smell, so that's great, especially for people who are sensitive to smells. But it's calming. It's a very grounding oil, emotionally and stuff too. So I love it. I use it all the time. So if you don't know what to do with it, just ask me, because I can give you a couple hints and tips. Digize. Digize, I don't love the smell of. I've gotten really used to it though now. But this is a vitality oil, and that's usually how I take it. So Digize, like I said, has a very strong smell. But it is made to support your digestive system. So you can rub it on your stomach, you can rub it over your heart, you can do anything like that. But for me personally, the smell is too strong, especially when I'm pregnant. I don't love the smell of it. So I prefer it in capsules, and then I ingest it that way. I would not recommend putting it in water unless you really like the taste of it, just because it's very strong. It's got a lot of powerful oils in it, and so it can be very overwhelming. It's got like tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, lemongrass, anise, and patchouli. So again, a very strong oil. So I would just recommend with that one, smelling it, maybe dab a little on your tongue, see if you can handle that. If you can't, get some vegetable capsules, put it in there. But seriously, a great oil. It's an amazing oil. Thieves, you guys, Thieves. I'm going to be doing actually a whole video on the Thieves line because it's literally that amazing. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but Thieves does come in a vitality oil as well because it is safe to ingest. The properties of Thieves are so amazing, just cleaning wise. It supports your immune system like crazy. And so during the holiday season, the chillier seasons, that's basically what I put in the diffuser. Sometimes I switch it up, you know, gotta change it. But it smells awesome, first of all. But then on top of that, it just helps support a healthy immune system. It's really great for your respiratory system. It's great for kids. Like, if you run a daycare, get some Thieves because it's just good to have around. So it's got clove, lemon, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, and then rosemary. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a whole video on the Thieves line, so I'm going to cut it off there because I could talk for a long time on that. RC. Okay, so now we're getting into the oils that aren't vitality oils. All the ones that I've talked about already are vitality, like they have vitality options. So, but these next couple ones, they are not vitality. So that strictly means like you put it on topically or you use it aromatically, okay? So RC, it's a great oil to help support your respiratory system. You can put it on the bottom of your feet. You can rub it on your chest. I would recommend diluting it maybe so that it rubs easier, especially if you're going over bigger areas of your body. But it's really, really good just to help open up your respiratory system. Again, like even before sports, putting it on just to help you breathe easier and stuff. So I highly recommend RC. Panaway is the next one. This is like a little tiny bottle of a very powerful oil. It's got helichrysum in it, which is extremely powerful and it's extremely expensive. So actually a little bottle of Panaway runs at about like 300 and some, or not 300, I'm sorry, 30 something bucks. And the big one is 74 or something like that. So, but it's great to put on your neck, your back, places that are just feeling a little bit more tension. You can whip some coconut oil and make like a body cream, especially if you're into sports or working out or something like that. To have that available is really, really great. It just helps support your body, especially if you're really into working out. I'm currently not because I'm very pregnant, but it's just a great one to have on hand just for all those little body issues that you may have, just to help loosen up and all that kind of stuff. Purification. This is a great one, again, during those colder months. Put it in your diffuser. I don't love the smell of purification, so how I usually do it is I pair it with Thieves because the Thieves is more, like the smell of Thieves is a little bit stronger than the purification, but it is just awesome for cleaning the air, cleaning your room, just of everything that's in the air, especially, again, like I said, during this time of the year. So I highly recommend using purification in your diffuser in your kids' room. If you have kids, like I said, daycares, seriously, purification paired with Thieves, keeping everything at bay, hopefully. So highly recommend using purification just to keep your systems healthy and all that kind of stuff. Okay, and then there's the bonus oil of Stress Away. Hallelujah! Stress Away! It does just that, you guys. Seriously, I use it all the time. Okay, I don't have to refer back to my children, but that's why. I go through a bottle probably every month. I probably apply it 2 to 3 times a day. I love the smell of it. It's got copaiba, lime, cedarwood, vanilla, oca tea, and lavender, and it just smells heavenly. It was probably my favorite smelling oil. Like, I diffuse that one the most just because I love the smell of it. It smells like a candle to me. But anyways, it is the bonus oil that comes in your kit, and I use it all the time. I recommend for you to try it out a couple times if you're stressed out at work or whatever. It just really helps calm me down. I'm not even kidding. Like, I didn't think that an oil could do that, but recently I've realized that it can really help just ease tension. And it's funny because if you rub it, like I rub it on my neck sometimes, and it even just helps like muscle tension, just relieving that. So highly recommend Stress Away. Again, it's one of those products that I use all the time. I order it all the time, but it's totally worth it. It helps keep me sane. So those are the oils that come in your kit. I am just going to go through, like open the kit really quick. I'm not going to take too long doing this because my video is already at 15 minutes. But so once you take off the sleeve, if you have a newer kit, you might have the Vitality oils in there instead of the regular labeled. Mine are all regular labeled, so might look a little bit different than yours. But obviously, oops. Oh, and I opened it upside down. Look at me go. Okay, so there's the front. All right. And then you just pop it open, pull that little tab, voila. So you got your oils there, okay? And it comes with this little slip that just shows what oils are in your kit. And so these are all the oils that we just went through. You can just pull this little tab, pull this out. I don't know if you have pulled this out. You'll see on the back, there's like a little tab. So if you pull the tabs out, you can push this down, and then it's like a stand. So you can show it off to people, you know, if you're doing like a vendor's event or something like that, or you can even just keep it in your kitchen like that. And then they're easy access, okay? So, but these are all the oils, okay? Beautiful, 10 oils, totally worth your money. It's a great investment. Okay, now one thing I'm gonna point out, this little tab, be sure to pull it up. I've had people like almost throw away everything that's underneath here, and that would be a lot of stuff to throw out. So pull that little tab, and ta-da, you'll see all of this stuff in there, okay? So there's a bunch of these little samples, all right? Now these are great. Either you can throw them in your purse or in your pocket, keep them for yourself. I think there's 5 to 7 drops or something like that in here. So they're awesome to carry around with you, but they're really awesome to hand out to friends and family who are like, ew, what are these snake oils? You can hand them these and just say, hey, just try them. You know, just smell them, see what you think. Oh, you have head tension? Here's some peppermint. Just try rubbing that on your neck and on your temples, okay? So anyways, these are great. It also comes with these teeny tiny little bottles, so you can throw some oils in there, put the lids back on, give those out to people. It comes with these cards. You get a couple different ones in there, but these cards are actually made so that the bottles pop in there. So I'm going to hold this up. You see that little circle cut out? If you pop that out, you can actually pop this bottle right in there with the lid sticking through. And then you can say, oh, here's some Thieves and a card, and it just gives you a little description of what Thieves is and how to use it. So these are awesome, again, for business building, or even if you don't want to do the business, you can still give it to people and just say, if you're ever interested, I know someone who can hook you up. So highly recommend getting those all sorted out. And then it comes with this. I'm going to do a whole video on Ninja Red because it literally is like life juice. So I'm going to do a video on Ninja Red, so I'm not going to go into detail about it right now, but you get 2 sample packs of it. Oh, okay. And then there's your little bottle of Stress Away. It comes in here. It also comes with a rollerball fitment, which I actually had to use from this box. So, but a rollerball fitment, you just pop the top off of one of the bottles, which for me, I used it right away on my Stress Away. So you just pop the top off, and then you put the rollerball fitment on there, and voila, you can just roll it on. I use it for peppermint too, so those are great. So just be sure to lift up that tab. I would hate for you guys to miss out on all the good stuff that's underneath there. Someone's, like quite a few people said that they've almost thrown it away, so I just wanted to make that clear to you guys. Okay, now in this little section right here, all of these papers are in there. I'm not going to go through all of them, but be sure to check them out. There's really great info in here, some more info on all of the oils that it came with. This is really fun for business builders. It shows you each of the ranks with Young Living. It shows you all about the special retreats that they send you on once you've reached rank and you've held rank and all that kind of stuff. So totally fun. I'm a big dreamer, so I love going through this kind of stuff. But like I said, there's other information about like the Seed to Seal with Young Living and all that kind of stuff. So be sure to check those out. They're fun. They're informative. So yeah, okay, I think I'm going to cut this video off because I'm at 20 minutes and I was shooting for 15. So anyways, be sure to check out all this stuff. If you do have questions, please comment on the video or back on the page or something like that with any of your questions because I'd love to answer them for you. Thanks, guys.